How does Alabama fare this first year under Coach DeBoer?
Alabama should be in the playoff this year. I mean, you have an elite talent at quarterback, and you have a head coach. And I understand that Grubb and Huff didn't come with him, but it's Kalen's offense. Kalen can call the offense. Kalen can design the offense. Like, he is the maestro of the offense. And just because he's not calling the plays doesn't mean that he's not helping design it or helping it look a certain way. Nobody wanted Michael Penix, and he turns him into an early draft pick that's going to have a chance to start in the NFL. He got Jay Kaner drafted in the second round. Jay Kaner was an amazing college quarterback at Fresno State. You go back to even lower levels, and he's won everywhere he's been. I love Kalen DeBoer. I think he's a hell of a coach. I think he's a hell of a human. And I also think if you were going to transition from the greatest coach in college football history who coached that way, Kalen was probably the right way to go from a personality standpoint, because that facility is totally different. It doesn't operate on the same wavelength, and that's not right. That's not wrong. We don't know what it is, but I think with today's college football, that was the time to go ahead and do that. I'm a little worried about the receiver position. I'm a little worried about the tackle position. I don't think they have as much juice on the defensive line as they have in the past, but they got one of the best linebacker tandems in college football, a ton of talent in the secondary. You go get a couple of DBs like Keon Sabb that have played good football other places. You bring Malachi Moore back. You're going to be able to mix and match a lot of things on the back end, which with Kane playing that vision defense coverage that he plays, it's going to be really beneficial. I think they need to find a legitimate, consistent pass rusher, and they need to be okay at tackle. And the good news with that is you're going to have two good backs. I mean, Justice Haynes is your hammer. Jam Miller's got real juice. He can go. So he can be a catch and run screen guy or a perimeter run guy. Not that he can't run between the tackles, but he can just be a little bit of a change-up guy. And the thing that I like about this team that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about, I think they have a great tight end room. I mean, you've got a Robbie Utes who's like your ultimate hard hat, dirty work, like I'll do all the stuff that nobody else wants to do guy. Fullback, H-back, inline, whatever. He'll do it all. C.J. Dupree's kind of your traditional inline tight end that can flex if he has to. And then you got Johnson who can go out there and be a big, tall red zone threat that can attack the football. So I think they have a tight end room that could help the tackles, that could allow you to formation people and do some different things from how your offense looks and kind of how you present things. And then once again, you've got an elite talent at quarterback that is going to be hard to defend no matter how you spin it. And I've heard that he has improved in some areas passing the football that he struggled in last year. And if that happens, they don't have to have Ruggs, Judy, and Smith to be a really good offensive football team. So They got a great staff. I mean, two sitting head coaches left to be on that defensive staff. I mean, that says a lot, number one, about Kane Womack not having the ego to say, well, I don't want any other head coaches coming in here. He wanted his guys, and he went and got Mo Linguist, and he went and got Kane Womack, and they got a great staff over there now. Kept Freddie, which was great. There's no reason they shouldn't be in the playoff this year. And I know the schedule's a little bit tougher, but they got multiple playoff potential teams on that schedule. But with the talent they have, the coaching staff they have, the experience they have, they should push for the playoff, and they should be able to make a run in the playoff if they stay healthy.